And the O-line. I mean, the O-line is a question mark. We're going, like, the Saints' offensive line for 10 years has never been a question mark. This is a big question mark. The interior of the offensive line, the two guard spots. Woof. Left tackle, like you said, wherever Ramczyk doesn't play, I think they'll keep him on the right. But, like, left tackle, oh, my God.
You cannot start Penning week one. You cannot Penning. That's unfair.
You can't start Penning in his life in the NFL. So I don't know. I will say that they as much as I didn't really like the Penning pick as a player, as a prospect, but they did what they were supposed to do. They went and got a receiver, and they went and got a left tackle in the first round, which is what they're supposed to do. They like Penning. They know more than me, so good for them.
We'll see. Penning, just even general to get the Alimar pet from, I'm playing against guys who are stocking shelves the next week to, I'm facing Von Miller and Ed Oliver is on my inside shoulder. To ask someone to do that in year one, let alone week one, is just unfair, particularly when your quarterback is, as we just mentioned, the indomitable Jameis Winston, who we are saying the skill he needs to learn is the double check, that what Matt Stafford developed, which was I know where it's supposed to be, let me just double check really quickly that everything's where I expected it to be. Now I'll let it go. Jameis has not learned the double check, which will add an extra beat to his his release, and so he's going to need just that little bit more time. The great thing about Olave, as you mentioned, is that the smoothness and the crispness, he is just one of those classic margin of error guys where he's going to be so open. It's going to be an Edelman style thing where it's just that the level of openness is different to everyone else, and so Jameis should hit him comfortably. But yeah, that line's the big one. We can run through them if you want, but you've got Cesar Ruiz, who I know is another one that Go on.
The one thing about Ruiz is, here's a guy who played center in college, moved to guard, first year, 2 years ago with the Saints. Interior offensive line, guards do take time to develop. You're hoping for this, like, magical, not even magical, but it's like it does happen, the third-year jump. It obviously hasn't, like, in my opinion, hasn't shown up that it will happen on the field, but you're obviously hoping that this is the year, because it does happen in the third year for some guards. Pete, you're hoping for the 15th year jump or whatever, however long he's been in the league for.
This is, I think, year 6 of Brandon Thorne telling me he's going to change his stance and everything will be fine.
It's bad. I cannot. It's like he's. Yeah, I don't want to say it. It's bad. It's just bad. He's just not. He shouldn't be. When the Saints were dominant. In some of the Pete years, when he was playing left guard, and you had Armstead next to him, you had a good center next to him, whether it was McCoy or Max Unger before him, and you had a good play on the right side as well. Yeah, it was okay. If he was like the worst of the four, then it's okay. But now that the line has shifted around and he's like, there's other players that are just as bad as him, it's a bit of a problem.